Hello, and welcome back to this series for effective meetings. I want to congratulate you guys on doing such a great job on that meeting invite. So that's where we learn to always include a meeting objective, an agenda, and we're going to continue to go above and beyond at the meeting attendee level and even provide them what value or role we expect of them when it's time for our meeting. So if we were to think for a minute, which meeting invite would we prefer personally? Would you guys prefer a meeting invite that had that color? Or would you rather to continue to get meeting invites that are blank? Well, if we want our work to be effective, and if we are still passionate about improvement, please consider the meeting invite that was discussed in this series. Okay, so now we're going to transition, and I am going to run us through a mock meeting so we can practice taking meeting minutes. I would like for you guys to try this format when we go through taking these meeting minutes, which is simply topic, summary, action items. So the topic is simply the agenda item being discussed. The summary is where we're going to capture relevant information on all the dialogue that was covered on that topic. And then action items, if there were any assigned out, we'll capture those, and we want to make sure it's clear that we document who it was assigned to and when it will be completed. Now, a cool tip for you guys here is, whenever possible, engage the person getting assigned that task on when it can be completed. After all, they know what work is pressing on their plate. So if you want to maximize the possibility of getting that task done on time, engage them. I think you will be pleasantly surprised. Okay, so let's dive into this mock meeting. Are we ready? I'm sure you guys are. All right. 3, 2, 1, action! Hello everybody, thank you guys so much for being on time. As always, please no multitasking and pay attention because we have to figure out the replacement of the audio visual system in the next 60 days as the executive team plans on using it for the third quarter earnings call with Wall Street. So talk about a hard deadline that we cannot slip. This is one. Cool. We also have a budget of $25,000, or kind of some key pieces of information I want to get out right in front. And so with that being said, Rob, why don't you talk us through the original system since you led that effort back in the day? Sure. All right, you guys, well, we implemented that audio system in the very early days of the company. It was definitely a shoestring budget, so really surprised that we're still using it probably 3 years longer than we ever anticipated, which is kind of cool, but not surprised at all that we're looking to replace it now. Okay, cool. Anything else we should know about that system? Yep, there are 2 pieces of critical information you'll want to know, especially since you guys have a tight budget. The speakers are really good, so I wouldn't even replace those. I would leave those as is. And the wiring for the system is also really good. We made sure not to skimp there because we knew eventually we would be replacing this system with a better system. And so we were thinking ahead. Smart of us, right? Awesome. Cool. Okay. Hey, Seth, Fred, what technical requirements are you guys aware of that we need to make sure that the team understands? So a global indicator for mute, what's that about? So I guess there are times when Wall Street will ask us a financial question or some other question where one of the executive team members will put the call on mute so they can have a sidebar conversation. And the first thing that they all frantically look around is to make sure they're really on mute. So we should have like a big global light ball or something that is on when it's muted and off when it's not, or something like that. So there is no guesswork. And it really needs to be on mute, right? We can never have that sidebar conversation going on and the mute button actually not being on. And so can't ever screw that up. So that requirement we will want to test thoroughly. Awesome. Okay. Hey, Rob, do me a favor. work with Seth and Fred, and I need you guys to find 3 potential solutions by next Friday to include getting demos scheduled throughout the week, so we can start to see potential solutions and see some demos and whatnot, because we don't have a lot of time. I will be sure to get out meeting minutes by end of day today, and I will also be sure to CC Justin on the meeting minutes so he has visibility as we're progressing through the project. If anybody has any questions or runs into any challenges, please let me know as soon as you do. We really need to make sure that we're making progress day in and day out. Any questions? No? Okay, cool. Well, thank you guys so much, and have a great rest of your day. Thanks. Bye-bye.